Underneath the Admin tab in SoftTime Online, we have what is called Startup Settings. Startup Settings is a key area of the software, and it basically delegates how your employees earn their time off. Let's expand the screen and take a closer look. Up at the top left is where you can create settings. Different settings are typically used for different groups of people that earn their time off totally and completely differently than one another. There's no limit to the different number of settings that you can have, and you can name them anything you like. Each setting will have a list of categories and the rules beneath those categories. It's quick and easy to build a setting. Here, let me show you. First, we're going to give the setting a name. Let's call this Seasonal Employees. Now you can see it on my list at the top left. Next, choose your recording mode, days or hours, and enter in your shift information. Now you'll need to choose each category beneath the setting and build them individually. Don't forget that these categories can be customized, they can be renamed, and even your own pictures inserted on the buttons. Now that we've chosen our category, let's start building it. Recording year type, anniversary, calendar, or fiscal year. Anniversary, of course, goes by the employee's hire date. Calendar year, January to December. Fiscal date would be based on information entered in by the user. Is there an accrual waiting period? Perhaps the employee has to be with the company a certain amount of time before they begin their accruals. Now let's start building how these employees will earn their vacation time. Let's set some vacation accrual rules. I'm going to add a rule, give it a name. For seasonal employees, it may be something like part-time rule number 1. Okay. Of course, there's no limit to the number of rules, and you can name them anything you like. A simple double click allows me to enter in values. In this case, for these seasonal employees, we'll say they earn 1 day per month. However, if they're seasonal, they may not be there 12 months out of a year. Here's the different increments I can break this down into. In this case, let's choose a monthly special. The monthly special feature basically allows me to break each month down individually. If this was summer help, I may give them a vacation day per month, but only certain months throughout the year. Part-time. Take a moment to notice how dynamic these values are. Here we're getting 1 day a month on the first of the month. I can choose any day of the month. Weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, annually based on anniversary, and then the monthly special, which we looked at. My increment can be days, hours, minutes, decimals. Notice at this point I'm doing 1.25 minutes monthly on the 5th. What if I were to say per? 1.25 minutes per 1 week, every week, every month. Very dynamic. At this point, I can add another row. These employees will receive 1.25 hours of vacation time weekly on Friday, but then from their 3rd year anniversary and up, maybe they're going to get a little bit more time, 1.50 hours weekly on Friday. I can go on and on this way, adding rows, offering year of service adjustments. Again, there's no limit to the number of rows I can create. Year of service adjustments can be entered in any increment. And then just simply make your adjustment and update. Carryover calculations. Do you carry over unused time at the end of the year? According to this, that would be December 31st into January 1st. Well, if so, is there a carryover maximum? If so, simply enter in the value here. We're in a days mode, you'll notice, and so this equals 5 days carryover maximum. Employee can't carry over more than 5 unused vacation days into the following year. And in this case, we can also offer an expiration date. The employee must use that time 10 months after it's carried over, otherwise they'll lose it. One thing you'll notice here is that I can have different carryover rules for different years of service. In this case, from their hire date to their 2nd year, they're going to get 5 carryover maximum that expires after 10 months. But from their 3rd year on up, I can offer 8 days that expire after 12 months. And so on and so on. There's no limit to the number of rules that I can apply. And of course, once I've created all my values, I simply save the setting, and I'm done. At this point, all I have to do is run reports, approve leave requests. The software will automatically calculate all their accruals and allowances, making your job much easier.